Thank you, Usman. Thank you very much. I think it's a difficult space to fill in the shoes after Sardar Yasir's dynamic address and Madam Rahat Kunan's, you know, challenges versus attainments and achievements from the government regulatory standpoint to our aspirations as a nation and what we're going through right now. So of course, so the reality is that these are turbulent times. So हम लोग तालीमी सेक्टर में एजुकेशन बच्चों को जब एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप और उनको courses or lectures prepare करते हैं, industry, academia collaborations करते हैं, तो of course we prepare them. I mean, 21st century education, which we are relentlessly working day and night, is to equip our youth, tens of thousands of them in Pakistan, to assimilate and to understand the challenges in real life and to relate them. So textbook education, learning, teaching and learning in today's world without adapting and without interconnecting the real dots of life. I mean, from the invention of Chat GPT, an artificial intelligence tool in the world, which I believe Elon Musk has stated in the World Government Summit in Dubai just 2 days ago, that this requires an emergency government interference and regulation. क्योंकि Chat GPT जो है वो काम कर देगा जो कि इंसानों को replace कर दे में इतनी rapid pace पे. I mean, the other day, 2 days ago, my students at university, they downloaded the app and they were showing me the answers which that artificial intelligence platform is speaking and conquering, how it can create disruption in real world. It is unbelievable. So my message to the youth of today, of course, adaptation, holistic review, challenging times demand a different strategy. Lekin, after COVID, in the last 5 years, the world has evolved. If you look around us, हम कहें कि आपने अगर idea को scale करना है through YouTube automation, through digital disruption, freelance marketing, freelancing, outreach, you can do the same sitting in Pakistan, Lahore, Karachi, Islamabad. I mean, you know, this is a multi-billion and a trillion-dollar industry. I mean, if you go to Dubai, the brick and mortars of businesses and infrastructure and development, and you know, in the past 5 years, the largest spread of business in Pakistan is co-working space. And I know there are two of us leading groups out of Lahore and Punjab and Karachi who are leading the markets from Co-Labs to Daftar Khan, and you see all over these. So conventional brick and mortar infrastructure is being diverted. So that's the message कि आपने अपनी business strategy और अपनी aspiration को किस तरह adapt करना है. So reduce the cost, assimilate the holistic development. You know, of course, you have to bear in the regulation, challenging economic times, connect with the world, but less reliant on the capital infrastructure costs. So if you can socialize with skills, with digital learning, digital outreach, automation, artificial intelligence tool, data assimilation, data is the key. It's a multi-billion-dollar sector. So learn to leverage and build data platforms which could be used from Google Analytics and other platforms which can leverage your enterprises, your startup companies. It could be anything. Could be a real estate marketing company, could be a health pharmaceutical, telemedicine company, delivery application, restaurant, food delivery. I mean, these kind of businesses give you better and faster returns. I mean, I know as much as there may be a social media hype on a Canadian coffee chain in Lahore, in which there were 1,000 people queued up, as opposed to there were delivery queues in the province of Sindh for wheat rationing. Look at the disparity. But on the contrary, so there was a debate going on social media, as if क्या वो Canadian coffee chain क्या Canadian passports दे रही है? So I think वो madam जो second passport की company होगी, you would be able to answer that. कि वो coffee chain थी, it was a coffee shop. So it's a disruption. हमारी population के demographics जो है वो from tea to yogurt. So you know, you have to adapt tools. A process ये है कि so my message to the youth, don't look abroad. As my dear friend Yasir said, grass is always greener on the other side. Startup capital in Pakistan could be as much as 1 million to 5 million rupees to create a digital platform through which you can identify data, engage from across the board, across the threshold. The same company you create in Dubai and UAE, Middle East, would cost you 10 times more. You know, Sardar Yasir mentioned a couple of large conglomerate groups. Look at multinational banks. 50 Arab billion के उनके profits हैं declared earnings है, fertilizer companies, growth companies. I mean, there's an abundance amount of talent and potential. सिर्फ ये कि ज़ाहिर of course challenges 75 साल के challenges का मलबा जब हमारे सर पे पड़ा है और यूथ के ऊपर आके पड़ा, so it is difficult to answer all in one go. लेकिन हम तो we have burnt our boats abroad, came back, serving the nation, employing more, doing our bit and pieces to employ more people, women empowerment, women employment, opportunities. बर्तानिया की, मलेशिया की, बेलारूस की, सेंट्रल एशिया की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ को पाकिस्तान लेके आ रहे हैं, और जहाँ डिवैल्यूएशन के साथ बच्चों को 1/3 कीमत और कॉस्ट के ऊपर वो तालीम पाकिस्तान में देंगे हमारी कंपनीज। हम इसी मुल्क के अंदर रहेंगे, सर्वाइव करेंगे, सस्टेन करेंगे, और आगे भी अगले 50 साल में भी करते रहेंगे, एंड वी विल डिसरप्ट। सो ऑल पोटेंशियल यूथ एंड एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, आप सब ने हाथ खड़े किए। मैं आई अंडरस्टैंड, यू नो, फेमिलराइज। आजकल फिजिकल जहाज में जाके दुबई, लंदन, पोर्चुगल, लिस्बन में बिजनेस करने के बजाय आप ऑनलाइन जाएं। डाटा इज द की। Manage your system and ecosystem on a digital, on the palm of your hand, and collect data and assimilate. Go on YouTube automation, learn some videos on how you're able to reach out maybe. So what will make you a millionaire in life? My message to the youth: if your idea touches 1 million minds and hearts, it will make you a millionaire. If you really want to you're looking at a millionaire in monetary terms. If your idea touches 10 people, of course, the same film, the return will be the same. So you first focus on a passionate idea which caters a need. All these large-scale disruptive companies, removers and Kareems and the real estate marketing companies, online digitization, health pharmaceutical industry, or online law services, legal services, whatever we see. So it's all created out of it. So you need to learn to assimilate, improvise on your learning skills, and be able to adapt. And of course, the journey is not going to be easy. And mind you, there's nothing in life called as a shortcut. There will be multiple failures. You know, Colonel Sanders, it's famous about him, the founder of KFC's. So he was rejected with his recipe 200 times. 200 times his recipe was rejected, and 201st time he got it right. And that he got it right in the 1990s. You can Google about it. It was not in the 70s or 60s. And hence you see KFC's all over the world as a multi-billion-dollar industry. Elon Musk also says, for entrepreneurs, and please, all the government officials, please don't penalize me for saying this. Elon Musk says that don't waste your time for regulation and government policy making. Focus on your bit. Regulatory mechanisms and policies will come through processes and systems which will evolve in your bit. Don't worry about that. My future entrepreneurs sitting in the hall, and the youth, 70% of the youth bulge of the population, you're the future, you're the key. I wish you all the best.